Hey everyone, my name is Thomas. Welcome to my channel. This is the Gundam Deathscythe Full Suit Build Series Part 1. I got the files from DO3D. I finished printing out the entire chest and back. So now we're just going to assemble those together using a soldering iron, and we're going to weld the PLA together like I did with my other suits. So let's get building. Breaking to this time lapse from an urgent message. While putting this together, I made a couple of mistakes. I accidentally welded the two top parts to the top parts on the front. This was supposed to be a completely separate side, so I had to cut that off with my soldering iron. And I didn't make too much of a mess, and I'm hoping I could smooth that out. It's not too rough, but also you're not going to see that part from the back. And also, as you notice, there is lots of gaps and such that need to be filled, but I'm getting better with that. And here is the back part. I have most of it welded together, and I still have to just weld on the top part of this back. And then something like this. It's not perfectly out, but I'll go through and fix that. And I've also noticed that I'm going to have to cut some parts out because dealing with Gundam suits to print them is challenging because they might be perfect up at the shoulders, but right at the waist down here, it's going to be really narrow. And I may have to wear some kind of spandex or something just to kind of hold everything in, just so everything can fit better. But this is what I have so far, and I'm getting cut right here. Not cut, but jabbed right here as well. So I'm hoping with like some kind of spandex or something that will help. And I got to cut around this neck area here because it is poking into my neck, which is not very comfortable at all. So we now resume our normally scheduled program. Okay, that should do it. Okay, so now I have everything welded together. It's not perfect, but I'm going to go back through like I did with my other suits and just do some more PLA welding along these seams to help cover up these little divots and everything that I made while welding this together. All the pieces don't fit together perfectly, but it happens. Sometimes you get a little bit of warping as the item is being printed. Here is the front of the suit. Again, I got to go through and I got to finish welding all the seams together and also to start covering up the little notches that I made to weld the pieces together. And then, like I said, I also have to go through and cut some of these pieces out, like along here, just so my neck can fit in there and not get all cut up. Because if I make this any bigger, it's just going to be too big on the shoulders, and then it's just not going to fit right. And a preview for what I have so far, I had to cut the shoulder into two parts. I have the first part already done, and this part has the thruster already in there. Don't mind all this, you're not going to see any of this because it's going to be attached to the main part of the shoulder. So once the other part's finished, I'll weld these together, and then we'll just go from there. And I have the left bicep. I have to do some post work on this because I have to cut some of this off because I can't get it past my elbow here. I don't have very big elbows, but it gets stuck right here. So if I cut some of this off, I'll be able to put this on a lot better and not worry about getting stuck. And I really don't want to have to reprint this again, because then I feel it's just going to be too big all around. And like I said, that's with these Gundam suits, they're hard to print because they're oddly shaped, and not every person is, you know, 6'2", really ripped and everything. That is all I have for right now. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and also don't forget to hit the thumbs up to let me know that you liked the video. Thank you for watching.